Come in. You put your mask and your shield on, gloved hands and sanitizer on the side. Wet and dry tissues are in your bag, your own tumbler to drink from, be it coffee or water to quench your thirst. You wipe the red sofa in my living room, hoping not to catch any virus or bacteria or fungi or murdered dirt. You politely, hesitantly ask if you may use my bathroom or sink, if I don't mind. Of course I will allow you to, even though I worry you might contaminate the sterile and uber-clean floors, walls, and every surface I can get my hands on. You are on guard at all times. I am too, because your overall presence makes me anxious. For all it's worth, why do you make this visit unwanted by both of us? Considering all things, it's harder for me to say, please come in, these past 600 days. The fear is shadowing us no matter how vaccinated or religiously hygienic you are, or how diligently you take your vitamins, have enough sleep, and keep a very healthy diet. The worry is lurking in the corner of our minds, playing out the endless possibilities, running wildly along with our suspicion, taking advantage of our doubt, questioning if we really know someone, whom he's been meeting, what he's been doing, whether he's healthy or not, up to the second he's face to face with another person, like in our situation right now during this darn pandemic. As if you can read my mind, you ask if we can just go out and meet at some place else, like a cafe perhaps. As if coming out of my safe den is the easiest thing to do for me these days. I even rarely come out to be in my front garden and water my plants, so scared of catching the virus or somehow getting infected without realizing it. How can I step out of the front door and drive to the jungle of uncertainties, a battlefield of being healthy or slightly sick or on the verge of dying? So I shake my head and decline your most likely hastily made suggestion, or perhaps an impulse to seek companion to face the world outside, because you are also shaking with fear for the virus, but you're also dying with boredom of staying inside for too long. So you leave and promise to come back another day, hopefully when the virus has been contained and it is deemed safe to meet up, shake hands, hug, or even peck the people we love and miss so dearly. I say nothing to your plan, but I joyously wave my hands at your departure. I'm so relieved that now you're gone, and I start spraying disinfectant and wiping everywhere you are and everything you may have touched during that short and stressful social call. Then I realize that the pandemic has made me forget how I relate with people, how to talk to them freely. Well, not as freely as before with my mask on and every physical distancing sign I see every time I turn my head. Now I enjoy talking on my phone more, hiding behind a set of name and profile picture rather than meeting anyone face to face, up close and personal. Phone conversation allows me to connect and disconnect as easily as pressing the green and light buttons, which reminds me of the popular child game. Phone conversation allows me to limit with whom I want to interact and ignore, giving peace of mind for an acutely introverted and overthinking person like myself before or after the pandemic. And most importantly, phone conversation frees me up from the worry of accidentally inviting some virus or bacteria or fungi or murdered into my home, into the living space I have wholeheartedly guarded, maintained, and sanctified. So forgive me if on your next visit I will apologetically not smile at you and say come in anymore. Instead, I will start a chat with you the day before on the green application we use so often to connect or disconnect anytime with anyone we want, to confirm that for the time being, I will neither go out nor invite you in. The risk is too much, and I love myself, my health, my life, much more than I value our friendship. This fragile relationship people can start and end these days as easily as pressing some buttons. I hope you understand how long I will need to let you come in again. Perhaps sometime in the blue moon, but definitely not in the near future.